Welcome back to In Between Cuisine. So I got my inspiration for this next episode based on a nickname I had as a kid. I'm pretty sure everyone with my name had to go through the same thing growing up. My name's Tony, so naturally I was called Tony Bologna. Tony Bologna, Tony Bologna. So, with that in mind, let's make some bologna sandwiches. First, we'll make a simple fried bologna sandwich. Real simple. Everyone's probably already done that before. And then we'll do Tony's version of bologna and actually give that nickname some merit. So today, we will be making Tony's bologna. Let's get started. So the first one we're going to do is your basic fried bologna that probably everyone watching this video did growing up. This is going to be basic Oscar Mayer store-bought bologna. It's just 2 pieces. And just like before, or if you remember my other video I should say, cut the little Pac Man out of them so the center does not boil. I'm just going to put that onto a frying pan, medium to medium-high heat, and let that fry. Once you have fried both sides of those bologna, just got 2 pieces of white bread. Let's go ahead, throw them directly onto the bread. Bada bing. I have my Whataburger. If you guys don't know what Whataburger is, you probably don't live in Texas. Get some Whataburger mustard on each slice, and there you go. You have a fried bologna sandwich. So it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 7. I haven't eaten anything all day, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this really quick before we get into how to do Tony's bologna. We'll be right back. Alright, so I ate that sandwich. I'm feeling a lot better. Very delicious, very good. Would it take me 90 seconds to make that in under $1? I'll have all that in the description below, along with this next recipe. So let's get into how you do Tony's bologna. So instead of buying the packaged bologna, go to the deli, have them slice you up some, and get real thick. This is cut number 8, at least at my deli, that's what they call it, cut number 8 on their slicer machine. And so get that from the counter, and all I have in here is some boiling water, some boiling salt water, and some onions. And I'll get you a view of that right now. Alright you guys, so here's a look inside the pot. Like I said, it's just salt water, and that's just 2 slices of onion. When that comes to a boil, all you want to do, add your slices of bologna, Tony bologna, to the water. And then reduce that heat just a little bit, and we're going to let that cook. While that's cooking, we are going to go ahead and make a quick homemade barbecue sauce. It's real simple to do. Let's check it out. Alright you guys, so we have our pot out, and it's no heat right now. You always want to start this on a cold surface. First thing we're going to add is about 2 cups of ketchup, and we're going back to the Old Faithful, the Whataburger spicy ketchup. If you guys haven't tried that, give it a try. It's really good. I didn't even know what Whataburger was until I moved to Texas, and now it's kind of the go-to. So growing up a lot in Southern California and Vegas, our go-to was In-N-Out. Out here in Texas, it's Whataburger, and it is delicioso. So there we got about 2 cups of ketchup. Next, you want a 1/2 cup of white wine vinegar or any flavored vinegar that you like. Then you want to do a half a cup of water. Then you want to do about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, the whatever sauce, however you say it. Then you want to do just 3 little drops of liquid smoke. And then you want to do about a teaspoon of ground mustard. And about a teaspoon of paprika. And the same, about a teaspoon onion powder. And about a tablespoon of some fresh chili powder. And about a third of a cup of sugar or brown sugar. Actually, I suggest you use brown sugar. I just happen to be out of brown sugar at the moment, so I'm going to use regular sugar. So once you got all your ingredients in, then you could turn on your heat to medium-high. Give it a good stir and bring to a boil. So once you have your barbecue sauce coming to a boil, reduce the heat down to medium. Turn off the heat for your bologna that's been over here cooking the whole time in boiling water. And one thing I did want to point out, and I can't believe I forgot to do this, is even though you're boiling the bologna, it still likes to bubble. So you need to Pac Man them before you boil them. So I took them out and I gave them the little Pac Man cut. And then I'm just going to put these directly into the sauce. You don't have to do it this way if you want to make that a lot of that barbecue sauce. That way you could have it for later. You could do that too and just put this on some bread that way and then put the barbecue sauce on. But I like to let it cook some additional time in the actual barbecue sauce. Let's put that in there. And again, you don't have to do this part. This is my preference. I'm just an onion kind of a guy. I'm going to take some of these onions that have been boiling, put them directly into the sauce as well, and let that onion flavor just soak into that bologna. Should be about enough. Reduce my heat a little more. I'm just going to sit, let that cook for about 15 minutes. So while the bologna is cooking in the barbecue sauce, I'm going to take a quick minute and please give this channel a thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Please turn on your notifications to get informed of when I drop new videos, which is every Monday for now. I am trying to increase that to 2 times a week. It'd be a lot better if I could do that with a thumbs up. I was also thinking, I wonder where those kids are now that were making fun of me in elementary school, calling me Tony Baloney. Tony Baloney, Tony Baloney. Tony, you're so full of baloney. They're probably all college educated and making 6-figure incomes right now. But hey, I'm making YouTube videos that can get 30 views. Huh. How do you like me now? Of course, that could be more if you could subscribe and like the videos down below. Appreciate it. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes. Everything's looking good. It should all be coming to like a slow little boil there. Give that one little last extra stir. Now, theoretically, and I've done this many times before, you could just eat it just like this. Just put it on a plate and go to town. Tastes perfect that way. But let's make it into a sandwich form just so we can compare. And this time, we got some seeded buns. I'm gonna just put that right on there. Get some of the onions if you want some of those onions. I'm gonna add more onions anyway, so it's up to you. All right, so I went ahead and I added some chopped raw onion. Also gonna add some pickles. And you know what, now that I think about it, this is kind of like a McRib. It's got barbecue sauce, pickles, onions. Instead of that fake rib meat, you got fake bologna meat. So there you go. If you want to add more barbecue sauce, don't spoon some more on there. But there you go. There is Tony's bologna. Let's see how Tony's bologna tastes. So there we have the final product, Tony's bologna. It is a messy sandwich, so let's give it a try and see what we got. And I got all over my ham, all over my mouth in one bite. Totally worth it. It's delicious. So that's it for this episode, guys. Let me know in the comments below which sandwich you preferred. Did you like the fried bologna sandwich, or do you like the barbecue bologna sandwich? Or did you find a way to do something right in between? We'll see you next time.